Hey you guys, D-Whipple. That's me for WHIPFIT. Happy Aloha Monday from Maui, Hawaii. And I get questions sometimes, jokingly, maybe, saying, do you ever wear a shirt? Even when I wear a shirt, I don't. I live in Hawaii. You would not wear a shirt either if you live in Hawaii. Well, maybe you would. Sometimes I guess you have to, boys and girls. So anyway, real talk, all right? Real talk on maybe an unpopular subject, all right? So I'm subbing a indoor cycle class right now, a spin class if you will, and there were a few people that just sat right there on their bike and just looked at me and didn't do anything. Didn't do anything that I suggested. I plan out my whole class. You know, we start off at one point, we build up, we go to a certain point. You know, it's stacked for success, actually. And they just didn't do any of it. They just didn't do any of it. And I don't call people out. That's not how I teach. And so, you know, I gently said, if you want to push a little harder, there is a guaranteed new result on the other side of that push. And I got nothing, and that's fine. So here's the real talk. People say it's 70-30. 70% eating, 30% what you do in the gym, as far as like health goes. I disagree. I think it's 80-20. I think it's 80% of your physical health comes from your nutrition, diet, what you eat, etc. 20% is what goes on in the gym. So, my point is, if you want to change what you look like, how you feel, you've got to do something drastic. It's not going to happen by just not trying something new, because if what you were doing was successful, it would have already worked. I don't know what the new thing's going to be, but there is something new out there that you have not tapped into yet that's going to get you that new result, okay? So you've got to keep searching for what it is. You know, if you've only done like group fitness classes, maybe try CrossFit. If you've only done CrossFit and you don't get results there, I don't know, try swimming. But there's something, if there's something you're doing right now and you're not getting what you want, you got to find something new. Okay? So that's my first thing. My second thing is back to the diet. I had a woman in my class. She still comes to my class. She's awesome. And she, let's see, I taught now. She's been in my class for 5 years. And she's always been a certain size, a larger size. And I just figured that's what she wanted to look like. Nope, you know, it wasn't changing. And then one day in class, I said what I just said about 80-20. I said that in my cycle class. And she heard that. She heard it. And she had never heard that before. So she realized what was going on, that she needed to change had nothing to do with the exertion she was doing at the gym. And that's the thing. You know, if you can do whatever you want at the gym, you really can. You can go for it or not go for it. But if you're not being successful, it's not the gym that you need to look at, okay? It's your diet. So she sat on that spin bike for 5 years and looked the same way. And then she heard that and she went to Weight Watchers and she made a drastic change because she heard the thing about diet and nutrition. And so the changes she made were all outside of the gym. And now this version of this woman that I know, I believe is up to 45 pounds off, I believe, because she made a drastic change. And that's my point. You know, I go to intermittent fasting when I need to lose a little bit of weight, and I double that up with cardio. I get back on the treadmill, I do the treadmill challenge, or sometimes I'll just walk on a super steep incline. You know, you can still get some calories off, get your heart rate up, and get a nice sweat going. But I want so much for all of you guys. I really do. The whole reason why I got into the fitness industry to start with, a field I never planned on being in, is I worked at a surf shop here on Maui, and I would sit in the surf shop and I would help people find rash guards, the sun protection shirts, so they can go surfing, stand up paddling, or we would sell t-shirts, and we went up to 3X. 3X. And most of the time, not all, most of the time people were asking for larger sizes and we couldn't accommodate. We didn't have larger than 3X. And then there's also something here called shave ice. Not a D, not shaved, shave ice. It's basically like, what is that? Your slush puppies or whatever those were. I've just dated myself. It's like, you know, ice and coloring. Is it food coloring? I don't really know. It's sugar, I know that. And you could get really large ones if you want. So I would also see people who were very unhealthy walking by with very large portions of shave ice, and it would break my heart because, and of course I'm projecting, but my thought was, I want better for them. I want better than that for them. And I couldn't just stay in the surf shop and not do something about it. So I started to work at Maui Powerhouse Gym. That is how this all started. You know, I was like, I want to motivate people to know that they're worth it. And even if they have given up every single time, there's just the chance that one more time will be something different, you know? So don't give up. You're worth it, and keep searching for the thing that's your passion. Like when you find it, you're going to know. You're going to know, oh my God, this is the thing. I had a girl. She was going to sign up to do personal training with me. And for whatever reason, our schedules kept missing. I would miss her text. She wouldn't get my voicemail, blah, blah, blah. And so we never actually trained. She paid for it and everything, but we actually never got to training. She took a CrossFit class that we offer at the gym, and she fell in love with it. She texted me and she was like, I don't think that I want to train with you now because I have found this. And I said, blank word, insert her name. I am so excited for you. Please don't even worry about not training with me, because if this is what you have found, that is that fire, that is that interest, go with it. You'll get far more out of that CrossFit experience than training with me. And she did, and she got to what she wanted to be. She lost the weight, she got stronger. I see her all the time. It's great. So you've just got to keep looking for what that thing is. It's out there. We all have that thing that will motivate us, and I want it for you guys. I'm going to sound like a broken record right now, so I'm going to kind of shut up. But those are my thoughts. It's some real talk. Diet is huge. It does matter. You've got to start somewhere. And if you're going to go to the gym, give me what you got. Give anything. Give anybody what you got. Give yourself what you got. Because again, if it's only 20% at the gym, think if you're kind of slacking at the gym, it's cutting that percentage even further down. So just keep giving yourself the best version of yourself, okay? That's it. Aloha. Do it.